things in my mind. People have been putting it in different ways, but about the borders, etc. But it's just no different to when you go out. What's the first thing you do? You close your front door, lock it up with your keys. Some people might have an alarm. Some people might have cameras and different security things. Me personally, I had an automation, so if the front door was left open for more than 5 minutes, you'd get a notification on your phone, and there was like notifications on the speakers, etc. And there's also different things if no one was present in the house who should be in the house. Like if someone opened the door, there would be a light alarm go off with things going on the speakers saying they should get out of the house, etc. What you do, like with the government policies? Hey, you're shy chick, how you doing? Afternoon, much love. Thank you for being here. Hope you're all right. Yeah, so with the government policies, basically what they asking you to do, just like leave your keys in the door when you leave your keys in the car. Just let random people just walk in and take all your belongings, or drive off with your car and off your livelihood. Right, take your business away and run your business. There's no improvements in migration. It's just been like lower quality of life progressively happening year after year. Yeah, no one's got richer for it. The wages have stayed low, haven't they? Well, much love, a shy chick. God bless you. Yeah, wages have stayed low, and quality of living's got worse year after year. The cost of living's got higher year after year, and there's just zero benefit. It's all the crimes coming in, and you can see the crime rates in different countries where they haven't encouraged migration. Like their crimes actually got lower, where our ones are getting higher. Yeah, we're getting poorer as the rich get richer. We've got to actually embrace like our Christian heritage. Some of the protesters don't realise the importance of like being a Protestant Christian or even like Catholic to try to like take your rights, and that's like the law of the land. And it's written in the Bill of Rights, isn't it? So even if we are praying to the wrong God, we're praying and trying to do right things in the right principle. But there's definitely a creator. Those people that think there's no creator and they're atheist, I think they're a danger themselves, because they obviously they don't think there's no one above them to judge them. Like even kings, like, thought there was could be judged and there was someone above them. Yeah, the fresh breeze, much love. Yeah, that's the importance of having some sort of religion, because it gives you some sort of morals. And True Finder, much love. Oh, I missed you too. Yeah, but I've been alright, just a bit low. It's got to try to prove my innocence and get me criminal record and all that. Try to get that sorted out, and instead of like giving me my criminal record and like giving me information I want to try to defend myself, they've put me on referred me to prevent. Like, it's anti-terrorism things. So I'm not too pleased about that. I said I didn't want to. Apparently it's voluntary, so I didn't want to partake in it. So if they investigate me, it'd be like no comment and all that type of thing, wouldn't it? But I haven't said anything unlawful, I don't think, at the time. Hopefully, I haven't tried to instigate nothing. I'm just trying to promote English ways and English rights. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with the protesters, like we've got to all get on the same acts. Like some of them might be atheists, and they don't always know the importance of like the Christianity laws or the laws of the land, like the old laws. And, even if Christianity and the oldest religion there's only one God and one Creator, isn't there? Much love, a shy chick, and if definitely God fearing, so try to do right, don't we? It's bad what's going on about all that in Spain. I'd imagine a lot of them would be heading over here. I had a lovely weekend though. I went to see a friend. Yeah, he's got a boat. So that's quite nice. Nice little breakaway. It's a very tiptoe situation for me though at the moment. I don't know. I ain't following a protest at the minute, so got to think about something else I'm gonna do. I'm obviously gonna try to promote right-wing views and try to learn about constitutional law. You talk to show your teeth to views. They're really nice. Interesting. My teeth have been better. When I moved out, unfortunately, I weren't allowed to take my electric toothbrush, what I paid over £200 for. But it won't be long before I can talk to the person I used to care for, so I want to try to explain that there must be some confusion and things were said after to prevent me getting any more worse trouble. But I shouldn't have said anything bad about the person. But I shouldn't have been in a position where I was had things said about me what weren't true. But I'm willing to forgive and say hello again. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Tammy, much love, how you doing? Getting you all on. Not much going on today, just sitting in the park, had a bit of medication. Been at the church today. Just chilling. Best place to be at the moment, under some trees. Sitting on the cold ground. Yeah, I hope you're all well, thank you for joining me. I hope you're all doing well and you all had a good week. Bad about that Andy Burnham with the death tax, isn't it? I'm sure he's got the approval of all the Labour supporters. So they don't like anyone with anything, don't they? They just like everyone to have nothing. Eddie Mason, the medication I got at the moment, we have, what is it? We have a blueberry and, what's it bloody called? Oh yeah, we have a pineapple marker. And what was the other one? Blueberry banana. Very tasty. And also got some other bits, I think it's like white fire and white lotus. Definitely recommend the blueberry banana and the pineapple marker. I know some people don't like pineapple, but it's got a very dank, like fruity aftertaste. You can really taste that pineapple. Much love, a shy chick. I know you're there. I try to be there for you too if I can offer support if I can. Why did they think that? I went to college actually. I qualified to be an electrician. I'm a tester and inspector. 2394 and 2395. Never had an apprenticeship. I paid for it all myself while living on the street. Very hard going. I was one time I was like sleeping in a sleeping bag and I didn't have an education at the time, trying to pay for my course in instalments. I was living on the street. Got a tent. I was sitting in a cafe, just buy a cup of coffee and sit there all day reading my books. And gradually I got a van because I bumped into a friend. and started helping him out. He helped us out get a van, and I was sleeping in there for a little while. Then I continued to try to educate myself to a firm several years. Because they employed me as a labourer, they never actually allowed me to complete my last part of my electrical qualifications, do my MVQ level 3, because you have to do that on site. You have to have the tutor actually come out and view your work. And I was doing all the work of the electricians, but they wanted to pay me labourers' money and just get me to do their work. But I'd okayed it with the foreman on site. He'd said it was right for the teacher to come out and view my work, and I was doing my coursework and like running my trunking and like trying to do it all and find out what sort of paperwork I had to do. And my tutor had to come out and view it. The boss found out the tutor was coming out to view it, and obviously that's taking time out of their day where they'd be paying me, where I'd just be standing about talking to the tutor, looking at my work. So the boss wasn't happy about it, and I ended up leaving. So even though I've got every qualification apart from the MVQ level 3, which prevents me having my gold card, but I've got my testing and inspection and sitting guilds level 3, but I've never got my MVQ. It was an achievement considering the odds. So I had to pay with it while homeless, and you don't always get the support you need. The employer didn't want me to progress, and it's just been a battle. That's love a shy chick. Yeah, and at the moment I've like during COVID, it's preventing me getting back to work at the moment. Is I went to care for someone. Well, I was working for a couple of years, and like during COVID, but they got cancer during COVID, and I was virtually a key worker during COVID, doing like call out, doing the electric and stuff, and like exposing yourself, going to different places where they could be infected, and I was worried about the person I was caring for. But I'd done it for a couple of years, and they ended up having a couple of strokes, and I gave up my job, and ended up falling out, and this is where I am now. Yeah, we do seem to turn against our own for some reason. Got to try to beat together if we can. It's divided we fall, don't we? We've got to as long as I can survive and keep my nut down, so I'll get me like these records and all that sorted out. I'll try to show me defence. I shouldn't have to, but a lot of people, you don't know me, and you just take my word. I'm the person I am from this area, and there's someone else who could be. I know some particular got doing something else in another area, like with a different name, with my name, like doing things. But so I've got to prove myself because of that. Because some people don't understand. It's pride as well. Like, I mean, I'm not that person, and people are accusing me, and they should have got their facts straight before they even started accusing me. But now I've got to try to prove myself innocent of whatever things that person done, so I can show I'm a different person doing different things in a different area. I'm no angel. Thank you, shy chick. Oh, what did that one say? No. Oh, yeah, I'll remove my glasses. It's all right. Yeah, I'm a bit sleepy. Yeah, a bit sleepy today. Yeah, the sun was a bit bright in my eyes this morning, so wearing my glasses. A gift from someone who once loved me, and I still hope there might be some sort of friendship there. And I said, this person who cared for me, with me out as well. They actually liked me at the time when they bought me these things. It was that was at the Golden Jubilee. It was where is it? Blimmin' garden show. Can't think of it. Sorry you lost everything, Tammy. Sometimes it's a lot more of a peaceful world when you have nothing. I've noticed, but it's nice to be able to have the things that you deserve and be able to have a comfortable life. But you realise who your friends are as well when you've got nothing, because like all the fake ones go away, and like, it's a surprise sometimes who the real ones are. Looking over hill. That's a good result, man. I'm pleased you had some success. It sounds like a nice experience as well. Sorry you was homeless for all that time, but it sounds like a nice experience travelling around Australia, picking fruit and that. I would have liked to have gone to Australia at one time. I had people was getting really good money out there, like went in the coal mines and things, or whatever mines they had out there. Probably diamond mines, but. Oh, thank you, side chick. Yeah, I love that hat as well. Gutted, I burnt it. I slept out one night and I was cold, and I made a fire and I slept a bit too close to the fire. I've still got the hat, and it's still a good hat. I just need to get a little patch for it or something. Oh, thank you, Tammy. That's very sweet. I'm a bit past it now, though. Getting a bit old. Yeah. If I was good looking and if I was funny, I'd get away with a lot more. So it's definitely things I'm lacking in. There's Stefan Moore. Much love. Big up. Yeah, looking over hill is that's the thing. Like the things you go through in life, it shapes who we are. I'd like to be the person I was a couple of years ago. I'd rather have not experienced all what I've had like the last couple of years. I think I did appreciate what I had, and I'd experienced enough loss, but I had possibly wasn't as helpful as I should be previously, and if I could have that chance again, I'd probably be a bit more helpful, and I might be a bit closer to God. What I say, and try to be a bit more, bit nicer in some ways. That's the only thing I can think I did wrong in my past. Obviously, prayed to get through some things in the past, and then I turned me back on God, and I think He's punished me. What was you doing where there was corruption, please? Yeah, but oh. Yeah, Tammy, heart don't help us in life. It's sometimes it's better to stay indoors, I think. I always try to achieve something and push myself on that a little bit further, but I think sometimes it's best to just go with the flow. But we've got to try to fight for what we believe, haven't we? Yeah, I know we all had our ups and downs, and I know other people's a lot worse than mine sometimes. I think I might have escaped at the right time in some situations, like some of the stories I've heard. Big up All Things UK. Much love, mate. You know, I'd heard a funny story. Place where I used to work, the place where I worked for several years. It was obviously I was a bit gutted because they never allowed me an apprenticeship, or never allowed me to progress to my electrical standard. And there was people that come there after me, who was younger than me, who was taking on as apprentices. And like, at one time I was above them and to showing them what to do, and they've obviously been taught as an apprentice and then gone above me and started running jobs, and I've been below them. And there's one of them who's I only saying random things, saying that you can't no one's going to put anything together. But it's one of them. He was the boss's son, and he'd worked there as an apprentice, and he'd worked there doing his work experience. So whatever that is, 13, 14, and always worked underneath the same person who was a bit too friendly. Person who was a bit too friendly. Yeah, like you wouldn't expect. He was a bit weird. Well, we always had a bit of banter, and we was always slagging each other off as you do on sites. And he ended up grooming, like, apparently the boss's son, like the one who had the apprentice. So the manager was later on caught, like when he was in his the boss's son was in his 20s or 30s, and he was caught like doing rude things to him. And like this is after I've left. And so I'm pleased. I'm pleased I didn't get an apprenticeship. Maybe. Yeah, not if it cost that. But apparently it's right affected him, and he's. You can imagine it'd mess him up. But they both had kids, and they both, like, you'd think like they was normal, especially the boss's son, because like he had quite a few ladies. You thought he was a ladies' man. Hey Lorraine, much love. You here, are you? Bongo Bud Corner. Much love, mate. Big up. Done my medication now. Oh, I can't see Lorraine. I don't think everything always comes up in the chat. How do we do this? Chat filter. Top messages. All messages. So what's everyone been doing this week? Anything exciting? You're right, looking overall, a good woman will break you, and a good woman will make you. But I've been looking for that one recently. I thought I'd try to take a shortcut and try to have I thought I might be able to escape and have a little bit of nice, but no, I've got to have some more pain, I think. I don't seem to be that fortunate at the moment. But I wouldn't want to bring a woman into my crisis anyway at the moment. A good woman. Like, don't want to be in my world. Yeah, Oh. I must have been hallucinating a shy chick. I thought someone said hello to her. Ollie Thompson, you used to work with me. Really? Whereabouts? Taking the dogs for a walk. Yeah. Be careful, that's because it's hot. They're burning, put little paws. Try to keep them in the shade. You should try to walk them in the mornings and in the evenings when it's tight heat. Ollie Thompson, tell me where you used to work with me. How do I know you? Or how do you know me? I ain't got the best of memories. If you try to recall what we was doing. Back in 99. What was he doing back in 99 then? I used to worked in a time and envy for a little while. Worked doing a bit of labouring. Worked Well, it weren't for any of the electrical firms, was it? Oh, right. Here's a weird one. Much love, Vanessa. Yeah, you got to think of the poor little doggies in this weather, Trace. They can't tell you, can they? When they're uncomfortable, can't take their fur coats off. Yeah, Ollie gone now. Ollie, bye bye. Got nuked. Yeah, it'd be hard work to be trans and then like revert back to normal, wouldn't it? Really, I think ain't like trans when you have like an operation and all that type of things. I'm definitely, I've got all the bits. Might as well be a monk though, but yeah. Yeah, that'd definitely cool them down. The dog's going for a swim. You're the same as Shy Chick, sorry. It's not right for, we all need just a bit of someone around us, don't we? Trouble is when the dogs go in swimming, they come in all stinky, don't they? But it does them good. It don't hurt. And you get to give them a wash after anyway. It does them cool. It helps cool them down. Yeah, we've got to keep smiling, Sammy. All we can do. Got doctor's assessment tomorrow. He's some sort of hash thing. Checking me over. Even though I'm taking me medical cannabis to take away the pain. It's like going in there with a headache and you've already taken painkillers. So I'm going to be going in there saying like what's improved, and they'll be saying like you're right. But I've got to say how it is without all the medication. But they won't do that. It's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Yeah. I bet they like the bath anyway, because you give them a little massage and all that. My dogs always used to like a bath. Outside anyway, not when you put them in the bath. Get the hose on them. Yeah, Tracy, we've got best to own your own company nowadays. You don't want to be in a corporation or working for a migrant company, do you? Try to keep charity starters home, so try to keep the money at home rather than earn it for someone else. The dog catches fish. That's a clever dog. What fish you got? I mean, what dog you got? Putting the dog in the shower is a good idea rather than putting it in the bath, because it's got all the splashback in it. You can dry it in there as well. It ain't going to make too much of a mess. That's very rude. That's an automatic ban. That is the house down Boots, Yas, whatever your name is. That's a very inappropriate. I'll be chipping off in a minute if everyone wants to say goodbye to everyone in the chat. Didn't have as many lefties attacking us today, did we? That sounds amazing, Tammy. As long as you're not going to be left with nothing, no. You've got to be, got to think of yourself in the future. Stay safe, stay productive. Remember, the Constitution is the solution. And try to tune into Graham more. Try to learn some stuff. You might need to teach me, because my cognitive skills ain't the best. Much love. Goodbye all. Thank you for everyone for being here. Big up all my moderators. Stay safe out there.